Hello and welcome to my channel. I am the virtual truck instructor and we are going for another ride today. And I bought my own truck offline. I borrowed some money from the bank, 100,000 euros. And I was driving for several rides because before that the game was constantly crashing in the Paris map. I don't know why, but it was when choosing a job. Every time it crashed and I had to go back in time, and then again driving one or two jobs, and then again it crashed and so on. So I decided to do something different and I bought myself a Scania, a small one, because I didn't want to loan a lot of money. It was still 100,000, but the truck is standing right there. But I will start it up and let's take a look. I don't have a route advisor yet or navigation, but I will buy that when there's a bit more money. But it's driving well, especially in the city, and it looks like all the other trucks, same design and colors. Not very special, but I like it. I like it simple. Maybe in the future some extra lights and things like that. But I chose the ride I showed just on screen, and we are first going to pick that one up. And I don't have to shift in this one because it's still on automatic. I keep doing that. I delivered the last job here, but I keep driving an automatic in Paris. Makes life a bit easier. And otherwise it's just shifting, and you probably can see that in the other videos where everything is going a bit slower and we have a bit more room. This is more for the exciting small stuff, taking corners. Most of the corners are in the same gear and it's just shifting up and down and a lot working with the clutch, but always in about the same gears. And we still have the stupid route advisor that's going to the left and to the right and to the left and all other things. So I will be looking at the navigation panel and decide where I want to drive. And it's depending a bit on what load I have. If I have a normal trailer, I can do most streets. And some neighborhoods are not finished yet, have some problems, but we know that in the Paris map, the one that is making them clearly stated that it's not finished. Still a lot of work to do, but it's drivable almost everywhere. Sometimes you don't see much, but for me I think it's not a problem compared to not driving here at all. I'd rather drive with some problems than not driving at all. And here should be a trailer. That's this one, and it's not a very long trip, but if it's only taking a few minutes, I will do a second one in this video. And here we are. Let's take a look at where are we going. It's really a short one, so I will do a second one, and probably when it's possible from this place to another one, so I will follow what's possible. I probably just follow the route as it's given by the route advisor, because it's stupid. It will give you some exciting streets like this one. It looks very big, but it isn't. We are on the edge of the map. And I will probably try to drive everywhere. Some places it's very difficult. In the neighborhood of the Sacré-Cœur, what is the most beautiful site you can get, is not ready yet, and how you call it, the visibility is bad there. So streets are disappearing and cars are disappearing, things like that. Okay, even someone is coming into the street here. It wasn't that big. You still can drive in two directions. We are almost there. It's not the first, but the second one left. And I hope I can deliver, or at least park myself. I'm not sure, but this neighborhood there was a parking that had an invisible wall, so I have to be careful. Now the place is over there, so just it's always at the left side where the problems are, so I will try to already do a lot of work before I'm getting there. And that's the invisible wall. I can't go any further. So I have to take more space here. I remembered correctly, so I have to do it like this, and that's the other endpoint. It will be a bit more difficult to park when there's a wall that you can't see. I don't know what I'm hitting now. Maybe it's the end of the parking space. And here we will end up. And that's the wall again. I'm still not in the right place. If I'm not straight, yeah, that's it. Okay, here we are. And I don't know if I can get that trailer and then get out of there as well. Okay, I forgot to look at the name. What's the name where we are now? Varen, Latour. You can't zoom in on this map, so you can't even see where I am. Somewhere here, but I really don't know. Let's see where that is. Here we have cars. I don't know where it is, but let's do that. It's not that far away. It's just around the corner. I was in a good neighborhood, but Latour Malburg, it says. I will try to contact the person who makes this map. So maybe he can see where the points are. That are not going very well. So he can repair that. Let's let's take the job. It's also again not very far. And I'm starting to lose track of time, so maybe we do another job when it's again this short. But what I said, it's a bit difficult to... It's only the block around. I can take the other way, so we have some gray. Let's go right and then right again. So I have again two gray roads. And it's again not taking a very logical road. Let's go to the left and then to the right. Is it exactly the same place where we were before? Let's go and take a look outside. You can see it's not totally ready because the buildings are not sharp overall. And the things that are ready are totally sharp. It's amazing what a person is doing. And there we have the Eiffel Tower. And it's again on the same spot. And the wall will be at the same place. So I'm gonna try to get the trailer as close as I can to this spot. And here is the end. Problem is always you have to turn very, very sharp with things like this. And there's not very much room here. We go until, yeah, there's the wall again. As long as the back wheels are between the lines, it gets green. Yeah. Oh. But it is always difficult when you can't use the space. And look at, there's no job available here. Okay, so we still have, don't know what the other, let's do one other job. There's nothing here, nothing there, nothing here. That's again the cars, but there's another one. Where's that going? That's a bit longer. And then after that we will end the video. This one is also not very far away. And again, a not very logical route to that place. And there's one video coming online where I didn't use the cam to film the steering wheel and the gear shifting. If you like that, or like that even more than the other, let me know. It's very easy to not record the cam. I will go straight on because it's grey, and I think the other road is yellow already. As you see, there are a lot of buildings already finished and some are not. And what's sharp, that's finished. And what's still unsharp, it's not. It's not always very visible, especially not on the screen. For me, everything is as big as it is in real life. And we have a small entrance and exit. And let's take this one. It's going a lot longer, so this will also be the last one. Otherwise the video is becoming too long. To try to move a bit slower, but it's difficult when looking in the mirrors. Let's take a look at the route. What strange route it will try to take. Let's see what it's doing here. Here we have some more grey roads. Don't know what it's doing when you do this. Okay, a bit more grey. This one is also going through the neighborhoods. Let's take this one. This one is probably close. Here's a bit of grey. Again. And we end up close to my garage here. This is the small garage I have. Okay, let's do that. let's take it easy. Always needing the sidewalk in the small streets. And everywhere are speed bumps. And here we have to go over the sidewalk because of the car. There's no one coming, so I can turn without the hazard lights. When a car is coming there, you need the hazard lights because he will push himself in between. When you use the hazard lights, it will stop. Pizza da Esporto. Let's again have to use the sidewalk. There is not a lot of traffic here, but you still have to be careful, because when there is a car, they will come mostly very fast. And they also drive over the sidewalk somehow. They don't use the road but the sidewalk. Strange things. I hope I can't. No, it's stupid thing is blocking the road. So I will go back and take a left turn. And then do it like this. Sometimes they just stand there doing absolutely nothing. And that's the problem when you set the traffic to a 9 in the configuration sheet. You encounter points where the traffic is just standing still and you can't get anywhere anymore. And there is the Eiffel Tower again. Very clearly visible. And as always, there are a lot of red lights. Driving slowly, because we have to wait anyway. And we are close to the Eiffel Tower now. And again, a very small street. That's the thing here in Paris, a lot of small streets. Probably cost you a lot in tires. Going over the sidewalk every time. Is the Eiffel Tower very close. Let's don't drive off the road. Here you see how big it is. I don't think it's still finished yet, because it's also a bit rough. The amount of work and detail that's going into this is unbelievable. Surprise, surprise. A red light. Of course you can drive on, ignore all the red lights. If you have the fines turned off, and I have them turned off. Because I don't like fines in real life and I don't like them here. Now there is a car behind me, so I will activate the hazard lights. So the artificial idiot knows that I'm gonna do some strange things. And we have to go to the right here. I have to keep my distance from the white car and then hope my rear end will not hit the car. I didn't hear anything, so I probably didn't. Not all people like my videos. Sometimes I get a thumb down, and I don't care about that very much, but I don't know why. So if you don't like it and you give a thumbs down, please leave a comment and tell me what you don't like, so I know if it's just not your thing or something else that maybe I can change. I cannot change everything. I cannot change my voice. I know it's a bit flat, but it's because I have to drive and think and translate and do everything. And I don't have a very interesting voice for myself already, so that makes it even more flat. And I do like this game very much because I almost drive every day for as long as I can. And let's see what's gonna happen here, because it's small with all the green sticks out of the ground. And those sticks are a problem sometimes. You can't drive them out of the ground. They hang on everything. Here we have to be careful as well. Try to stay on the road. Some cars are parked pretty far on the road, but you have your side mirror where you can see how far you are from the cars. As you see, if you drive easy or slowly, you can see what you do. This is again a small street. And in places like this you really need your mirrors. That's what I dislike from the DAF electronic mirrors. There is no side mirror on, and it's very difficult to see what you do without them. You can drive through there. The gate was opening, but you're actually not allowed. I have done that already. No fines means that you can do that. I'm keeping my distance from the gate. Even when you drive slow, you have to move your head a lot to look at all the mirrors. And that mini truck van standing very close. I'm close at the edge. I of course can go onto the sidewalk, but here you can see there is still some space, but it's possible it will start to moan because I'm going very close to the mirror. Then you hear the alarm, but that's the space you have. You can see it in the other mirror. And just go as slow as you need to go to see what you're doing. And we are almost out of the small streets. The last bit is bigger roads. I think it's a part of the peripheric. But I'm not totally sure what's called what. Yeah, that's the peripheric interior. There's also a big peripheric. It's a how you call that? A way around a ring road, I think. And Paris has two. A small one. It's going around the center of Paris. And you have the big one that's a motorway. The small one is normally very busy. Not here because I still have the traffic on number 1, not on number 9, because I don't want to get annoyed by the AI traffic that much. I think driving here is already a challenge. Trying not to hit anything. Let's try this bit of road. It's still grey. Don't know where we are gonna go. Still a bit sightseeing. You have the metro. We can't go there because the road is not going far enough in the good direction. Maybe when we come back. This is all the modern stuff of Paris. Do I have to go off here? Yes, I think so. I don't see any crosses over there, but there's no road on the map, so let's don't try that. There's still some grey pieces where I haven't been. I won't do everything on the camera. We are almost there. And that's also going to be the end of this video. I really don't know how long it is. When driving in VR, you really lose all sense of time. Sun makes it a bit difficult to see the lines. There they are. Somewhere one road there is some mod where you can change it in cones and something else. But I don't like to use many mods because it tends to help and crash the game even more, and I don't want to do that. It crashes enough as it is. Okay, let's continue. I'm gonna end the video here. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like me, please tell me why, so when I can correct that. When not, it's not your thing. That's too bad for you then. And if you like it, please subscribe and hit the bell icon so you will be notified when there is a new video coming up. Thank you for watching. Bye.